Vatican in Italy, built in the year 1374, finished 1395.
Look at it! Look at it! Oh my gosh!
Safe, I just, less
At the third temple.
The model before burn, everything have a roof. You see, no more roof because roof made of wood. Built in the year 1630, 1350, 74, finished 1395. But Myanmar attacked Thailand many times. So 1633, the same king who built Bangkok Palace came here for renovated. A lot of building here look like a Europe, Cambodia style. Shape like a corn. You see the one in the front, the main one. Now collapse.
Interesting. Go on. umbrella?
Oh, you can borrow umbrella.
Oh, we just have to return.
Yeah, free.
Okay. I
borrow
pray
free.
for the sun every day. I want the sun.
Okay. This temple compare like Buddhist Vatican in Italy, built in the year 1374, finished 1395, and renovated in the year 1633 in Cambodia architecture. Remember when we go to Bangkok Palace, the first building like the court of Cambodia style. King Rama the Fifth of Bangkok City built the statue dedicated to King of Ayutthaya, who occupied Cambodia. Over there you go. After trap door open, they can see one box, keep 7 layers, ruby, sapphire, gold, emerald. Oh, yeah. Now move to keep in the museum. This one like a pizza kitchen. You want a picture here?
Yes.
Okay, now we going to see the Buddha. The Myanmar cut the head sell to European, some sell to antique shop. Because this temple compare like Buddhist Vatican, even the statue of Buddha, the head of the Buddha expensive. They're still going to buy. At the famous temple. You can see Buddha have little hole, like a jigsaw puzzle. You know jigsaw puzzle? Yeah, jigsaw puzzle. Over there collapsed from the main one that I told you 1959 collapsed.
The main one. 1959 I think she said. 19.
The central.
That's interesting.
that was the. This is the Thai style.
That's the Cambodia.
Cambodian, and that was the.
Is that
other
Chinese?
one.
No.
What style? No, Thai style.
That's Thai style.
Cambodia.
Sri Lanka style or Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Hot Buddhism come from Sri Lanka.
Oh.
Why have Sri Lanka? I didn't know that.
India.
Oh, Sri Lanka. But I thought that.
It'll start a whole sectarian war. We don't.
I was like, wouldn't that be Hindu? I was so confused.
It's the Buddha. You want selfie picture? Sit down. But if you want a picture, you can this Buddha made of sandstone.
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 Okay.
This one made of cement. 50 years. 50 by 0. Picture with Buddha, you can sit down and take picture. If you want selfie, you need to sit down.
Sit down.
If no selfie, can stand up. For make meditation, compare like a Pope, P-O-P-E, Pope, Italy, to ceremony, to chant, to be leader of the people. Okay, one more.
I wonder why it's the head. Did she ever say why it's the head? Like it's taken off?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I think because she said that basically any part of it was valuable to Buddhists, but maybe the head is valuable to the Europeans.
Yeah.
Why they kept taking them.
Because I feel like it's more meaning with,
Yeah.
I don't know, energy or whatever.
And
Something.
it's just the fact that if you're a European, you might not understand what meaning does the torso of the Buddha have, but you'll know what meaning the head has when you take it and present it as like a gift or whatever.
Gift. Yeah, but that's, I guess, how they killed too. They always killed and took off the head, and that was like their trophy. If you think about it with the Europeans. Yeah.
There's a bit of a recurring theme with those lot.
Right. I was thinking maybe it looked like this like all over in Bangkok. Do you think it ever was like this big, like ancient like this, and they just tore a lot of that down?
I
Maybe.
think that to a certain extent, yeah. Because like if you go to the like when you do the bits that I was talking about, like the Grand Palace and stuff like that, it basically just looks like a very bougie version of this, like a little bit more European influenced and stuff, because obviously it's like it's the center area.
Yeah.
But there is like a lot of the buildings have this kind of vibe of like if they were just broken down and not maintained for a few hundred years. It's basically the
This
same
is
kind
how
of
it
thing.
look, right?
Yeah.
I feel like every day I'm finding something new, so
Yeah.
it's worth it to stay.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's not really like it's not really a city you see very quickly.
Right,
And I feel like people who are like, oh, you can do Bangkok in 3 days. It's like, yeah, if you see like
all your
5
touristy
places.
stuff. Yeah,
like,
of
I'm
course
sure
you're
you could do
gonna.
it. I'm sure you could do it in 2 days if you just breeze through all of the tourist stuff. But
Yeah. And then I was thinking too, you know, everybody's different. What one person thinks is fun, another person's not going to think. So it's kind of like really up to you, like what you end up doing that will make the experience. So it's like Bangkok has been good so far, though. A little bit.
It's definitely like a place that it's the thing that you were saying, right? Like the more time you spend in it, the more you end up realizing is, oh, I'm actually not seeing very much of this place at all. Like, yeah, no, I quite enjoy it. I think if I had added another place, I would have missed some of the city.
Some of the stuff. And it would have been more you traveling and being on the plane, and I hate that, you know, because no matter what time you travel, when you do, it just feels like you're traveling all day. And I just don't like that feeling. Like once I get there, I want to enjoy the place.
Yeah, it made me understand, because it's like it's happened to me a few times when I was going to India. But like India, the flight is like just 9 hours, which it's kind of, I think, my cutoff, because it doesn't matter. Even if I hydrate, if I take my vitamin C, like this time I came fully kitted. I was like, I ate a proper meal, I was drinking water the whole time, I took a Vit C before, after, it didn't matter.
It still didn't matter.
I think it's like the air and stuff, you know, like the plain air.
Yeah,
Like after a while, my body just does not suit it at all.
right.
But yeah, like I try to minimize as much extra traveling as I have to do.
Yeah. Because it already takes forever just to get to the destination. So, yeah.
non-Indian people, I'm just another brown person, it doesn't really matter. But like if I claimed I was Brahmin, I would get believed very easily because of also like, oh, my families can afford to go abroad, I'm educated, so like nobody will disbelieve me even if that's not the case. Whereas like if somebody with a much darker tone who behaved exactly like I did and had the same thing, if they were like, oh no, I'm a Brahmin, they'd be like, no, you're just foreign, like, you know, you've just traveled, like you're not really
A Brahmin.
yeah, it's not like this, it's not the same, you know. Or they'd get, I mean, depending on where you are in India, they might even get violent with it because pretending to be Brahmin when you're not is a big like deal.
Is it because they get privileges and stuff, and so when you say that, you're trying to get
Yeah, like,
okay.
it used to be that the trade-off was you'd have to live a life of poverty, but you have a lot of power, you know? So like you'd have to beg people for like, do you not keep walking around? Or?
Yeah, I thought this is where they dropped us off,
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
and it's about to be 150.
Alright, but yeah, like it used to be that like if you were a Brahmin, you couldn't own stuff.
Okay.
So everything that you had was done by the charity of other people, and that was a way of like keeping Brahmin people in check, you know. So like they might be all powerful, but
Yeah.
if they want to eat, they have to go to a lower caste person's house and ask them for food, which the lower caste person will give them because they're Brahmins and their like role is important.
So they're part of the royal class then. Or is it like royal blood? That's why they get that? Or
In some ways, they're above
oh, she's
royalty.
gone. Oh, I gotta finish that. Hi, Coconut.
Okay, you finish now. Everybody here. Look out with one man. You can see him. The Englishman.
The Englishman. We're where you dropped us off. Oh, I see you. You're over there. We were outside where you dropped us off. I'll walk to you.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay, this way, please.
Yes,
Okay.
coming.
See you on the main.
Yes, see you in a minute. Okay, finish what you were saying.
Yeah. So like, the Brahmins are technically perceived as even higher caste, or like a higher role than royalty, because it's like you're the people that speak to God. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm a ruler of men.
Okay.
You have like a connection with the Lord. Is the idea, right?
Oh, so they're like equivalent to monks for
yeah,
the Indians?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Hindus, but yeah,
Hindus.
like.
So okay.
Because I mean, if you're like a Muslim, none of this really means anything. That's why the whole thing.
It's like that. She's right here.
Huh?
Right here. Oh yeah. You were over there. Yeah. So they don't have royal blood. It's just that they're very
Yeah, like there are families that are royal, but like a lot of them, for example, like if they want to make a decision on some policy, or like, oh, should we go and invade this kingdom or whatever, like, they have to ask the Brahmins, and the Brahmins have to declare it auspicious or stuff like that. I mean, it's all really in grey areas, right?
Yeah.
Like nothing is really that simple. But that's the way it was supposed to work back in the day anyway.
So
And
now
Brahmins are just like, they're all like the richest people, they're all the politicians, they're the billionaires, like they're the actors. There's literally like, now it's basically just a race system, you know, it's like white supremacy or anything else. Like
Yeah.
if you were born a Brahmin, you basically are born into like an upper echelon of Indian society.
how did they get there if they were never able to make the money? If they always had to go
That's a good question, but it's like, because that's all that stuff is theoretical. Like
theoretical?
they had to do that, but
Yeah.
after a while, they would probably just decide to form a hall, like a banquet hall of some kind, and then feed themselves. And then after that, they decide, well, we save some money too, because we're doing all these prayers, and people are giving us all, and then like, you know,
It would
wealth will
accumulate
just
over
accumulate,
time.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look that class up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Did you guys find the shade? Where did you guys go to?
We were like, oh my god.
It
like
was
opened up and there was so much and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, okay.
This is so
Any question here?
yeah.
Example, the king of Ayutthaya mentioned that it's too small. So after 98 years, they given the palace to be temple.
I hope we get to see one up close. Is this part of the whole like centerpiece that we saw? That white centerpiece? And it's just broken up? It's different. Okay, it's different.
This area, you stand here, used to be palace of king, built in the year 1350. But the king mentioned that palace too small, so they given this building, this section to be temple. Behind is palace. The pagoda here represent king of Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya total 34 king. This king number 8, number 9, number 10, king of Ayutthaya period. Inside, the shape like a bell. Inside keep ashes bones of the king. After Thai people die, cremate. They open it, nothing inside. Maybe somebody is stealing or.
Fair. I would.
But that one can find. They keep everything inside like a museum. Keep in a museum in Ayutthaya like a treasure trove of the king. But this two of this one couldn't find it. Nothing left.
And
whole building. The whole building in front of you. On of the keep ashes bone of royal family. Don't forget because of royal family given this one to be palace, to be temple. But they used to keep the ashes bone of father, mother, auntie, uncle. Sister, daughter.
Oh wow, the whole family.
Whole family. Okay, photo spot in the corner. For pagoda is same size, but if you see from here, it's different size. Okay, photo spot here. A photo spot, okay.
She hasn't missed.
In the former time, we have no window. They make the pool like a window and door. Yeah, maybe so. One over there, remember the boundary stone, they are double stone. Mean royal temple.
Yeah.
Royal temple mean under patronage by His Majesty King. Two girl not come, na? Two girl wait there, right? Excuse me. Your girlfriend wait there, na? Your girlfriend not come, na? Girlfriend. Oh, because you want to find a new girlfriend around here. Now you understand the whole. Compare like a window and door. Window.
It's a window. It was supposed to be a window.
It's a window.
Yeah.
What a big window.
It's a big window.
This building used to keep standing Buddha. 16 meter height. The Buddha standing 16 meter high, 171 kilogram. Myanmar already burned.
Again.
Count how many times?
Thailand win every country. Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, except Myanmar. Because the Myanmar army very strong. They're very strong ruling long. Very smart in the army. This one you to keep standing Buddha to the place. One leg here. Okay, the king moved the palace to the back side.
I can't believe this is small.
Oh, it's average size to me.
Everything is Ayutthaya made of the last line. This ashes bone of royal family. Ashes bones of royal family. This is a wall separate temple and palace. You can go to palace, see what it's like.
Oh. Right? If it was tall enough, this is taller.
I can see a little bit.
I can see the tree.
I think there's a building over there.
Oh man.
This is a palace, look like this.
Oh, the royal palace.
They burn the palace and bomb. And then burn the temple later.
Who burned it? Who bombed it?
Myanmar, only Myanmar.
Oh, Myanmar.
Why'd you ask? As if it's gonna be anybody
all
else.
win, all
I didn't realize
Yeah, they're just a minute.
it's just them. They just don't like Thailand. there's so many of them here.
Donation by World Monument Fund and U.S. Embassy.
Coconut, how many temples are in Ayutthaya?
854.
854.
Now we see the fifth one.
Now, oh, this is the fifth one.
Side. Monument Fund and U.S. Embassy.
Oh, U.S.
Hey,
Embassy.
thanks for that.
World Monument Fund and U.S. Embassy for blind people.
Ah. Sorry to walk in front of you.
Now 3 o'clock.
I think the braille is here.
Oh, that's the
It's like,
that's the
oh wow, I can read it now.
Finish first month, first January. For the blind people, they write letter to us. The Department of Fine Arts, money support by World Monument Fund, U.S. Embassy, and then funding support. And the website on model.
Oh, there. Stop hitting me. You're going to be perhaps.
is to keep this temple, the last one, to bomb. Because save for over there, the brown one used to be palace of the queen Lama the Nine. Queen Lama the Nine sometimes come to Summer Palace. Sometimes Queen Lama Nine, that's one, the brown one. No, behind the river, that side of the river. That's over there, the river, right? That used to be palace of Queen Lama Nine. This one and that one, the brown, dark brown. Sometimes when she comes to Ayutthaya, she will stay here. Sometimes stay in Bangkok Palace. This temple built in the year 1633 by 24king of Ayutthaya. Commemorated to he and his mother, he stayed here before. His mother, common lady, cannot stay in the palace. After he became king, he built this temple commemorated to his father and his mother. Also built a temple of his mother. Okay, this building, 38 is the height. Inside it, the relic of Lord Buddha for India. And the statue when I open the gateway, statue made of sandstone. The face up to the pagoda means show respect to the Buddha. But not the sit in the front. The face to the Buddha statue show respect to the Buddha. Okay, now 320.
320.
50 better.
Okay.
Yeah, over there.
time I saw you. But I'm back. Still in Bangkok, but today is the last day. So I need to do laundry, and that's where I am headed. It is currently 9:22. So only have one load that I need to get done. It shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, gonna head out. I had a live yesterday. It was so much fun. Gonna have a live again today. Sorry guys that you're missing these lives, but definitely go back and watch the replays. And stay tuned for more. But yesterday was a pretty chill day. I didn't do that much. I got me a nice massage, a Thai massage for the first time. It was definitely different because it was like a whole body massage. Never had somebody's whole body on me, but it was working out, and I think I may do another one too today. So, but today I just want to do my clothes, and then I want to go back to where I was the day before. The whole mall, they have multiple malls here, but the one that I was at was just huge, and I want to get some more of my little pepper snack to take back with me. So that's on the itinerary today, and then I'm gonna go to the park. Just sit at the park, just basically gaze. I can't remember what it's called. Is it sun gazing? Whatever it is, I'm just gonna sit out in the sun and get as much vitamin D as I can, because I just think about all the time when I'm back in the States and I'm not getting that sun, and you're just getting cold and you're just getting blasted with air conditioning. Like, how are you still getting blasted with air conditioning in the middle of winter, but somehow, some way, some form, some fashion, you still feel air conditioning on the plane, you still feel air conditioning in the van? It's just, so it's really nice not to feel any air conditioning, except for when I turn it on inside here. But yeah. Sorry, that was so much rambling. But you know, when I get started, it's just like a rabbit hole. But yeah, so I'm gonna go out here and get some laundry done, then go explore the city and see what I find. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Sometimes I'm all about the easy way. Sometimes I go for the gold. I never thought you were easy prey. I just knew I was sold. You probably knew all along what my intentions were. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, what my intentions were. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? Here we are, back at your place. You put on Marvin Gaye. Oh, won't you come a little closer, baby? Tonight's gonna go our way. Yes, I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? How many wonderful things can really happen in the course of one night? As if the darkness grew wings and just took off and flight. I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see that light of lust shining, don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? Don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? Don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? Sometimes I'm all about the easy way. Sometimes I go for the gold. I never thought you were easy prey. I just knew I was sold. You probably knew all along what my intentions were. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, sometimes I go for the gold. I never thought you were easy prey. I just knew I was sold. You probably knew all along what my intentions were. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? Here we are, back at your place.
camera show. Oh, it took it.